What's the impact now? How do you move forward
After Alfred? Well, we have to move forward, and that's what we do. I think as a team is just like in our everyday life. Things happen, and you have to deal with it, and you have to move forward, and you want to be better every day. That's our goal every day. I've said that multiple occasions, and that doesn't change. We're trying to get better today in everything that we do.
And with Frank now, and just he'll get more playing time, obviously.
Yeah, we're waiting. Update on Frank is he's feeling better, and I believe we're listing as probable right now. So hopefully he feels even better tomorrow, and he'll be ready to go.
If he can't go, other than Dennis, what do you do at the point guard spot in this moment?
Well, we have the option, with two-way player Kadeem. So that we have that option as well.
What's the plan with RJ with the rising stars? Will he play in that game?
RJ's getting better. He's progressing. He's not to the point where he's practicing yet, but he's doing some workouts on his own. So the progression would be, we get to the point where hopefully he could practice next week maybe, and then that would put him on track where, potentially he would be ready to play after he gets some practices. So he's on a path where, that looks promising.
Mike, between now and February 6th, obviously with the deadline coming, does it change your thinking at all in terms of how you put a rotation together, and more of an emphasis on veterans? How does that play a role, if any, in your thinking?
Well, it's really, we have stayed with the same philosophy. It's just the game will dictate, how we use the guys in the rotations, and you've seen, the game the other night. We got to the fourth quarter, and we got Wayne out there. We needed Wayne, so we've kind of stayed with that, and that's been our approach.
I guess the flip side to that is, do you expect once the trade deadline is gone that those expectations change and there's more of an emphasis on your younger players at that point?
Well, at this point, we're moving forward as we have. So yeah, not getting too far ahead of ourselves, and just dealing with today. I think that's been a good approach with our group. We deal with today, and can we improve today? And I think that's manageable for all of us, to keep that approach to it.
Mike, a little different. Put out a statement saying about Marcus's comment, saying that doesn't condemn what he said, but he believes the apology was sincere. As a coach, how do you handle that situation? What do you?
I'm not sure what you're asking me. You said that. I didn't hear
the apology from the. Did you see Marcus's apology, and then did you see the statement from the team?
I have not.
Okay.
So.
Were you aware of his comments?
Yes.
So do you, as a coach, do you even address that, or do you just let it?
Address it
with him or with the organization?
I think he has made his statement. I think the team made their statement, and I think it's sincere. I think there's no question that organizationally and individually, these are high quality guys that are here and in this organization, and the respect that we have, as we've talked about, for our fan base, for the WNBA, for females, for everything. We have female officials. We have so many people. We have females on our staff that are very valuable. So I think there's a high level of respect across the board there.
What goes wrong when you guys have had quite a few games like the other night where the margin really got out of hand, and it seems like there's enough talent here that when you took over, the games are competitive, and it's kind of gotten away a little bit from time to time. What has to go wrong to for it to be that bad?
Well, the Memphis game, they hit 3 threes in about a minute. It was a 10-12 point game all the way. We missed a three at, I don't know what the time was exactly. It was right in front of our bench. We hit a transition open three, missed it, that would have taken the game to 9. And we had a couple of free throws in there. It could have got to 6 or 7. So the game's right there. We had to come back, and then they hit 3 threes, and that just changed the game. That was the difference. It was basically, the game was in the balance with 2 minutes to play. It was being decided in the last 2 minutes. That's what you try to get to. And we'd like to be the team that hits 3 threes in a row and changes the game. And sometimes we have been, and we will be again. But that was the story in the Memphis game, and it can turn that quickly, as you know. We didn't score, they came down, hit a 3. We didn't score, they came down, they hit a 3. That's how quick it changes. It went from the game was whatever it was at 10 or 12, and it went to 16, 18 that fast.
Is that where some of the frustration comes in from a guy like Elfrid, where you guys have had a bunch of games like that where it could have been gone your way, and
Elfrid, we've got guys that are passionate. They're passionate about the game. They're passionate about the Knicks. They feel I think, the value of playing in Madison Square Garden and the whole thing. So they're passionate. Sometimes, that passion comes out, and what we're, our focus, how do we channel that passion into positives for 48 minutes? And I think that's probably what every team in the league is doing, is how do we channel, the best version of ourselves into a 48-minute game.
When you want to watch the film first before talking about what he did at the end of the game. I assume you watched the film. Did you think what he did was wrong, and did you think that what Jay did to steal and then shoot the ball was enough to incite that type of reaction?
Well, two things. One, I'm not ever going to comment on another team's players, in any way. And secondly, the NBA's already ruled on it. So what I think at this point is not important. The ruling's in place. We're moving forward from there.
Well, I mean, what do you think? Like
in general in basketball, do you see teams that big, like was that an unreal? Some guys have mentioned that after the court.
Well, I think, historically you've seen things like that happen in the past. So, right, wrong, and different, those things have happened.
All right, thanks, Coach.